I made a vented battery box as far forward as possible to hold two deep cycle batteries. I used these two batteries to operate my lift, so I already had them. I got the air conditioner off the junk camper. I took the covers off the air conditioner and thoroughly cleaned the evaporator and condenser coils. The wind blew my camera over, but I did manage to get the air conditioner on the roof. While I was doing that, my refrigerator was delivered. So I opened it immediately. Here's the refrigerator. It is broke. I guess the box is probably dropped on the end around the handle. That may not really affect operation at all. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in and try it. I don't want to go to the trouble of sending it back. If it works, I'll probably just glue that piece back on and let it go. It's got a deep basket here. That's supposed to be the freezer compartment, and the other side is the refrigerator. It's not very big, and it has a light. It came with a 12-volt cord and the adapter and the cord for the adapter. That's all the pieces. It plugs in on the back here, and since the box is tapered toward the bottom, it's actually smaller than the dimensions they were given, so it will probably fit my drawer just fine. So I'm going to take it in there out of the sun, plug it in, and see what happens. The dimensions given in the ad showed it being measured at the base. So I built the drawer long enough for it to fit. Apparently the handles were included in those dimensions. So it fits in the drawer with plenty of room to spare. And I was worried if it took the whole drawer, would I be able to plug the wire in on the back of it, but obviously there's plenty of room. So my drawer is bigger than it needs to be. I could have made the drawer shorter. And I was worried that I wouldn't be able to plug it in if it went all the way to the back of the drawer. And I might have to take the rear handle off. But as it turns out, I've got lots of room. This Zocop brand, I don't know how you pronounce that, was one of at least 3 brands that I saw that in the pictures looked identical. So they're all the same refrigerator sold under different names, is my guess. This was definitely the cheapest one that I could find on Amazon. So that's why I bought it. But it fits just fine in the drawer. And if it works, it's exactly what I wanted. By putting it in a drawer, I didn't give up any counter space. And I like that. I can pull it all the way out. And the top opens all the way. It's held by a chain, but I've got plenty of room to open it all the way. And when the drawer is all the way out, it rests on this step. As it is right now empty, it's not very heavy, and the weight is at the back where the compressor is, so the drawer slides are plenty adequate. But if I had it full of, liquid, heavy stuff, frozen stuff, and liquid drinks, it might get pretty heavy on this end. So my plan will be to, pull it all the way out each time, get in the habit of pulling it all the way out and resting it on the step. And then kind of lift on the handle as I push it back in. I may drop a spacer in the end of the drawer so that it doesn't slide around, and I can use the handle on the refrigerator to pull it in and out. But as it is now, it's not sliding around. I guess maybe it has rubber feet on it. It's staying put as I slide it out. The drawer comes with it. The instructions said to give it 10 centimeters of space on all sides to allow for adequate air circulation through the back. I'm obviously a lot closer. I'm not right up against the walls, but I'm within a couple of inches. So I hope that'll be adequate air circulation. I'll probably put a little screen door bolt right at the edge of the drawer there, so that it won't slide out while I'm driving. I got some concrete blocks to block the camper up on to get it high enough to load on the truck. I put a scrap of thin plywood between each block to alleviate any pressure points that might crack a block. This is really getting sketchy. I got these hold downs on Amazon. They just clamp to the inside of the bed rail. I had to make blocking to put the camper up on because the bed rails in the F-150 are higher than the truck I originally started building the camper for. I was able to back the truck under the camper, and then I had to just stand back and look at it because this day's been a long time coming. I think it looks pretty good on the truck. Now I need a way to climb up into it. There's some more scrap wood. Just cleaning up the edges. cutting the angle on the uprights. And cutting out the steps. I measured the steps to be 12 inches apart. I set my crosscut guide to the same angle and made dado cuts. That fits pretty good. I drilled pilot holes so I wouldn't split the wood. I added corner brackets for extra support. I put a piece of wood underneath for the ladder to lean on so it wouldn't lean on the styrofoam siding.